Hello, welcome back to Stellaris. It's me, Big Woody. Been a few days since I played this. Not been able to record it, so I've just been picking up. If you need a bit of a recap, here we are. This is us, the United Earth Sphere Alliance. We have got our friends in the Seagog Nation over here. Kind of, let's say neutral, based on consciousness over here. They're a hive mind, and over here we've got the United World Hub planets. We've met them pretty recently, but these guys do not like us at all, and they've declared us our rivals. In part, this is basically down to we are just completely different people. So United World Hub planets. Let's have a look at their ethics. They're a harmonious collective. They're an authoritarian society. They're devoted to the state. Pacifist. That's not too different to us. Spiritualist. Fairly religious. You look at us on the other side. We're egalitarian. We won't go anywhere near autocratic government forms. Whereas Xenophil, again, not too different. Let's pause that. And we're a materialist, so we're basically the opposite of spiritualists. We probably are never going to be particularly good friends with the United World Hub planets. What concerns me most of all, however, is let's open the contacts tab. I've sorted this by relative power. They're above us. It says equivalent, fleet power equivalent, naval capacity equivalent, technology level. But they've got enough of a lead on us, and we can't have that. So I've got two main directives under the Chancellorship of Pauline de Ville. On the one hand, we need to continue expanding. So to that end, we've actually got a colony ship on Hadricus 2. We need to keep expanding. We need to keep building mining stations. We need to keep powering the economy to hold off the World Hub. And at the same time, we just need to boost the crap out of our military. So here we are, first fleet. This is our only fleet. Let's rename this actually. Oh. Completely clicked the wrong button there. Let's rename this to Home Fleet. So while we've been expanding and potential war with the World Hub planets has been growing, we've been just perpetually annoyed by the space amoeba. So I have asked Admiral Gang Zhao to head to the Mermaz system and wipe out the space amoeba there. This is going to be the beginning of a campaign to cleanse the Earth sphere of the space amoeba. So let's unpause that. In the meantime, we've got some technologies to research. So the most recent one we researched here was the colonial centralization. If you watched the last episode, you will know that this is a big one for us because it will unlock the planetary capital. Planetary capital in turn will unlock a lot of high level buildings that we need to power the economy. It will also produce 6 energy credits, you can see that there, and also 2 unity points. Now, unity points is what we need to continue unlocking our tradition tree, which will give us bonuses, much like the civics tree in Civilization 5. Anyway, let's pick a new research slot, and I'm feeling like that's got a high cost. So if we went Galactic Administration, that would be quite useful. It would unlock the Empire Capital Complex, which is a step above planetary administration. they'll be useful, but the cost is huge at the moment. 53 months. So this tech line would just be out of action really for 53 months, whereas clearing out mountains, that's going to take us 18 months. What I think will be useful though is if we spend 14 months looking at biodiversity studies. You know, we've spent well, we've had about 30 years in exploring the galaxy. We've encountered a lot of alien life now. You know, not just the big guys. Biodiversity studies would be useful, especially if it helps us avoid the psychedelic flower issues we had on Orim 3. Right, so that is, we've got that set up. Right, Seargog, Bestodon Consciousness have signed the Non-Aggression Pact. Seargog are actually pretty friendly guys, it seems, despite being an authoritarian nation. So they've signed a Non-Aggression Pact with me, they've signed one with the Bestodon Consciousness, which is the hive mind. That's kind of fair enough. Let's get on with the game. I'm not too worried about the Bestodon Consciousness at the moment. They're more just a pain in the butt.
Established.
That I wanted some of this space around here. But we've got Ken Hijal, which is, you know, 5 minerals. That's what I like. Okay, so we've got the colony set up on Hadricus 3. Let's pop down to the surface. I'm going to move this pop over here, and I'm going to build a robot pop here. That will enable us to get more out of the well, 10% more minerals out of that mine by using a robot. So it's not unbelievable, but it's useful. And I might actually. No, she really needs to stay there to get the to keep that food going for the moment. Alright, that's all fine. Let's let that get going. We've got a construction ship over here which we can use to build up the region. So we've recently basically taken control of the Aframeek system. It is absolutely loaded. And the Indus actually, is the Indus doing anything? No, the Indus is not. So let's grab the UNS Indus. We desperately need more mining stations. Is performing or finished performing this order? Okay, let's just unpause and let the Indus. That was very strange. Okay. UNS Indus. Is this also called the Indus? It is. We have 2 Indus ships. Okay. That was confusing. Well, let's get the other Indus over to Haneri, which has got a lot of mining stations. Let's head him over there for now. And Home Fleet is now ready to take out these space amoeba. So let's do that, and let's hope for the best. Space amoeba are pretty tough. They've got a lot of military power there in that fleet, but we do technically have a more powerful fleet at the moment. What remains to be seen is, you know, how much damage we're going to do to them and how much damage we're going to receive from them.
Special project complete.
And we've completed that archaeology project, which gives us another artifact and 150 engineering. For the sake of efficient, we found. Okay, here we go. So Cybrek's home system has been located. Now this is the home of the huge galaxy-spanning empire, like synthetic empire, which once tried to wipe out all organic life. We need to we need to find
Situation
Cybrix
log
Alpha.
updated.
And we need to get there, and we need to hope that it is not in someone else's space. Where is it? Track on. Ah. What are the odds? Sagan, Himari Ishikawa, who she's made her career checking out Cybrix artifacts. Get over there. Get over there, do your thing. We need to get over here as well. This is some really good
Hostile fleet
really good
engaged.
planet. Okay, survey that system as well, and here we go. The battle is happening. I've got it on slow again. Let's get a bit of cinematism in on this battle. Now, what we've got here, we've got a couple of destroyers. Most of our ships are corvettes, the samurai class. The destroyers, we've got two types. Now, the Anchorage class is a general mid-range ship, and then we've got a few Boston classes, which you can see here. They are basically our artillery destroyers, and they're doing what they should be doing. They're hanging back on the back line and pounding them with their artillery guns. Now we seem to be holding up okay. His shields are still up. We've lost a corvette. There it goes. But we are just murdering these squids. We've only got the Space Amoeba mothers left. As you can see, 2,000 hit points, 40 armor. Yeah, our corvettes have got 300 hit points, so we're totally reliant on higher firepower. They can also heal as well. We've lost, so it's 2 corvettes down. And they're taking a real pounding. An absolutely huge pounding. Oh, this is, okay, so 1 is almost down. It looks like they're concentrating fire, which is what they should be.
Complete.
It looks like the Space Amoeba mothers are not doing as much damage to us as they could be doing, so I think we're good. I'm not expecting any more losses here. Hadricus has finished its surface construction queue. I would love to develop it a bit more, but I am actually going to go to the spaceport and build another destroyer. Because whenever I've got a chance, I want to be churning out ships, because that is what's going to keep the world hubs from just killing us. Okay, good stuff. First proper engagement other than space pirates for the home fleet. That went pretty well. Let's head back to Sol. The new ship can join the fleet there. So, yeah, two corvettes lost. It went pretty well. Managed to inflict. We inflicted over 6,000 damage. So this went particularly well. And Chancellor DeVille's mandate for additional mining stations has been completed. So we are at the limit of influence, so we need to try and find a way to spend that, really. You want to try and find a way to spend it, but not drain it. Now, we should be able to do this by... Let's go to Earth, and we can hit up some edicts. So these will last for, say, 10 or so years, but it will cost influence. So this is a good way for us to burn off our influence now without losing it completely, and we can get a bit of a bonus. I really want more minerals, to be honest, but Earth seems to be more of an energy planet, so where's the energy one? There is an energy one somewhere, but it's not here. We haven't unlocked it. Okay, that's a shame. So let's do it. Let's boost up production of minerals there. Alpha Centauri 2. Actually, let's give this infrastructure project. I think what we should be doing is giving all our planets outside of Sol a infrastructure project edict, and that will make building cheaper there, and speed it up as well, which is a bonus. So we get a quarter off all our building costs, and it's completed a third faster. Excellent.